Alright, how's it going, everybody? We are back. And we got a lot of work done in a live stream on Saturday, which I did publish on Twitch. If anybody wants to go watch it, it's over there. It'll go away in a few days, weeks, whatever. But basically, we cleared out this entire area over here below our line, which I also took out the bullet line we had running down through the center. We put in another train line coming down through here. We get rid of that so you guys can see a bit better. And set up a new iron mine over here, which was going nuts. We do have uranium there as well, which we will need soon. I did cut off this stone, but I'm not really worried about stone at the moment. We've still got a pretty decent amount of it up here. So we've now cleared out all of this area and all of this area. This is all walled off all the way over to our old coal mine, which is getting smaller by the moment. I did just notice that that's not in there. I'll have to deal with that. But everywhere else has turrets in it. I probably should close off this over here, which I could use that stone for that. That's like the only area where they can get down and into this area is through here. And as of now, they haven't been trying to do so. So I haven't been worried about it. If it happens, we'll close it off. But I needed to get that done because this train stop up here is completely dead. I am going to have to set up a bullet train to bring bullets up here unless we change over to all electric up here, lasers and this such. But we will have to set up a bullet train since that's not getting bullets any longer. I still need to get this one out of here because this is the old gold one that isn't needed anymore. I just marked it as dead and didn't worry about it. But, oh, and I cleared the walls off of this area, all the turrets, and I also set up a box over here. This one is for the chrome. This one is for filtered for steel. This is filtered for iron, so when they pick up the lines, they can drop them off and then they'll all just filter into that first one. This is for the steel shells, and I did forget to do one for the iron shells, so I need to get over there and get that done so they have somewhere to put them, because the iron ones are just filling up my catch-all box that's sitting... Well, I'm not going to walk up there. It's up here, right there. My catch-all box is getting quite full. But today we're finally going to work on the tree farms. And the reason why we're going to work on the tree farm is I need to work on blue circuits. And as you can see, we are full of platinum again. Even though I am sending only crushed this way and all of the purified stuff this way, I'm still not getting enough of the purified gold. So I am going to have to set up another batch, I think, that runs on water. That'll give us the purified gold. But one thing we're going to try to do first is we're going to make ammonia, which uses iron pellets. but we then can make fertilizer, which uses platinum pellets. So that'll use some of our platinum. And in making, where was the other one? There was another one that uses, we have to make hydrogen to make the ammonia, which we can either use natural gas or coke. And we're going to use coke because we are still on our first coal vein over here. And we are pretty much done with using this power source. We are going to be starting uranium processing soon. I do want to go ahead and get this started so I can get my better armor. Then we will probably do the arc furnace so we can see what that does. And then we'll start on uranium stuff. But we're going to be moving the tree farms probably over to about this area right here, stretched across this way. That is going to make it a little weird for any wood that we need, but we now have logistics. So where are they? There they are. So we have now active provider chests and requester chests, so we can actually set those up to bring the wood over to where we need it instead of having to belt it all the way over. So now that I've got that done and out of the way, I'm not 100% sure, like the fertilizer here. We need 90 ammonia, and we get 120 out of 2 coke. So that's not a lot of coke production we're probably going to need. Fertilizer takes 60 ammonia, and we make 60 out of that, so each one is going to do 1. And then the wood is going to be 30 per wood that we get, and it's going to give us, it's going to actually take carbon dioxide and then give us oxygen. So that means that the processes that we've been doing and voiding carbon dioxide, we're going to have to start saving. Now, the one thing about that is we are going to get carbon dioxide out of breaking down our hydrogen, our coke to hydrogen. So we're going to start with saving that, but we also have it coming out of, I think, yeah, this right here gives us CO2 that we've been voiding. So we can save that and then void it at the end. And then the oxygen is just going to get poofed out of existence. I was going to copy this, but I'm actually wondering if we need to. Because we might actually be able to just run this out and over there. I don't know that we need this much coke production. We can always make the better crushers. We can't make better furnaces, but we could make better crushers, which probably wouldn't help anything. But yeah, for right now, I'm just going to do this instead of bringing coal over here. We're just going to do this, and then we're going to set this up, and we're probably going to do like one batch here. I need Why did I never have myself given chem plants? Oh, it already exists. Well, oh, I do have them. I'm blind. Alright, so if we do this here, and we do that, we're going to need steam in here with the platinum pellets and the coke. So we're going to have one coming in. We're definitely going to want to do a tank off to the side, like that. We'll do it like this. Alright, that'll take care of that part. And we can set up a boiler over here to make the steam. I don't have steam. I have steam over here. Oh wait, we have a steam pipe running through the factory. Forgot about that. That's running from our steam vent over there. So let's go ahead and just run that into here. No reason to make steam over here when we can just use what we already have. Alright, we can run this. I'm going to go ahead and run this down. We'll go here, run this down here. And we can run this past the copper. That should be past the copper. Just past the copper. Okay. There we go. And you know what? You're done. Let's get you out of there. And now we can hook the steam pipe up. Right like that. That gives us our steam. Alright. Now, question is, do I want to bring in platinum or do I want to belt it down here? Because we have platinum coming in here. And that's not that far. We could just belt it down here instead of bringing an entire another train depot over here where I really don't have room to put it. So yeah, let's do that. Give me just a second. And you know what? This might just get cleaned up today. But give me a minute. I'm going to run this belt and I will be right back. Alright, so we have our platinum on its way in here. Do we have... Yes, we have coverage here. So they'll finish getting that in here. For the platinum pellets, we should only need an assembler. So we'll just get an advanced assembler. Put it not there, dumbass. I'll put it here. It should be good. And then I think that might be fast enough for that. We can do this and connect this up over to this one. That'll give us our power. Now we want platinum in a pellet type form. And we're going to run this in there like that. This is going to be for our coke. So we need to run this up. And just debating here. Do I want to do this? I'm thinking I want to do that. And then we do that. We put one of these for that. We put one of these for that. And there we go. We are making our hydrogen. Alright, what is our timing here? So we get 120 hydrogen every 6 seconds. And to make ammonia, we need 90 every 2 seconds. So we're going to need about 3 of these to handle one of those approximately. So we're going to probably, I really didn't think this out very well. Let's put this down here. Stop doing that. We need this for ammonia, which is going to need iron pellets in it. Our hydrogen can go right in there. And we need to get nitrogen down here. So we'll get that done. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a tank over here. That way we can spread out that direction. So we can put this here, run it over here, and we can put a pump right there for the moment. And that should pump every bit of the carbon dioxide out of here. Yes. Yes. Well, it's trying. It's trying hard. 0.8, 0.6. Okay, that's low enough. It'll put the rest in the pipe. So there we go. We can get rid of all of that. This is now basically empty. And so is that. So we can now hook that up directly to there. That takes care of that. Alright, my power armor is done. I'm going to need a revolutionary computer to make it, which we're going to be making later. But let's go ahead and get the arc furnace started so we can see what it does. And we've got a little bit of landfill here. We can do that. And that'll give us 3 of these. This is going to be a problem. I do have to put these 2 on the same thing, which is what I was worried about. Okay, so we're going to bring this over up like this. Well, no, we're not. We're going to bring it over and put it like this. And then we'll do this. We'll get rid of all of that. And get rid of all of that. Which I can now dump into those. And we can run this along the bottom. And then this can just go. I don't know why I did that. Alright, and like that. Then we can just have one of these on each of those. And that takes care of that part. And then 2 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these. Okay, that like that. I'll just copy this because they can bring me some more of them and fill it in. And there we go. That takes care of all of that. And now that should be able to keep up with this one. Now we need to get the nitrogen and we need to get the iron, which we should have iron right over here at the over here. The oil refinery should have iron right there. So I will bring this over there. I'll belt it over. And then our nitrogen is going to come in from here. We've got tons of liquid nitrogen. And we already have this condenser set up to make regular nitrogen out of it. So we can just take this pipe we already have coming over here for our foam and run it over and down. So give me a minute and I will be back after I get that all done. Okay, so we should, if nothing went wrong, or something must have gone wrong, because we don't have iron coming on this belt. Ah, there it is. Okay, so now we have iron on that belt that we can use to make it in nuggets. And we have our pipe with regular nitrogen. Only issue is it's coming in here. So we're going to have to change that, bring it over to here, and then down to here, and back over like that. So it's not getting interfered with that stuff. Alright, so there's that. Then we can just put one of these up here. Here should be fine. Change that to iron pellet. And this should be good for that. And then we can just have this go like that and into there. And that'll give us our ammonia, which we will have to see what we need to do this. Now, let's go grab our trees while they get all of that, or our tree farms. So I do believe we already made the advanced one. This one. I think we made that one. We'll find out in a minute when I get over there. And then we can bring this over. I'm not going to be able to set up the chest today because we haven't got those made. Provider chest, buffer chest. So the provider only takes advanced. The buffer and the requester take blue. Alright. And these are electric. So they are not the advanced ones yet. And we can't use the electric to upgrade. We need to build a whole new thing, but luckily it's like the same recipe. So let's take these out of here. I'm going to leave the rest of that there. I'm going to take the ones that are up here that are not doing anything. Take these out as well, because they're not doing anything right now. And we'll leave the rest of them alone for the moment. Now, did I actually make these by hand, or did I autocraft them? They need lights. So if I autocrafted them, I autocrafted them right here. Okay. So let's get rid of this, get rid of that, and get rid of that. We need to stop this completely and change that to advanced. Everything else can go right back in there, except we do not need the glass anymore. We now need nano glass. We can throw the regular glass into there, and then we also need regular glass over here. That'll get rid of all of that. So we need to provide this with nano glass and chrome. And there's our arc furnace now done. So let's get uranium processing started. And I know we have chrome and we're making nano glass here. And I think there is going to be an issue though, because we don't have any of these being made. We do have, aha, good. We got a couple blue left. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and make a buffer chest. No, I'm going to make a requester chest. Let me get a bit of steel. I actually have steel chests being made down here. Let me just go and figure out where precisely that still is. Where do I make my chests at? There they are. Alright, give me 2 of those. We're going to make a requester chest and a buffer chest. Actually, let me make one more buffer. Yeah, that'll work. And then what we can do is we can put a buffer chest here ish, here where our chrome plates are being made. We can put a buffer chest right here. Where do I want to put this? Can actually put it right there. We can have this grab off of there and go like that. Oh, that's going too far. Why did I think that was going to work? Yeah, we can do it over here. This will work. I'll make this work. Alright, so that can go in there. And we'll set this for chrome plates. And we'll say, what, 2 stacks tops? Yeah, 2 stacks tops should be enough. And we don't need it to request anything. We just want it. We just need them to be able to bring them from. I probably could just use. You know what? I think they can. I am terrible with logistics, by the way. We're going to try this. And we're going to see. Requesters should be able to call from storage. So now we come over here, and this is where our nanoglass is. We change this over to a storage chest, set it to nanoglass, and now when we come down over here, we can just put a requester chest there that will request. How much do we need for this? We need 24, and ouch, 60. That's a lot. Okay, so now we want a requester chest here. We're going to use a stack, and we're going to request from buffer chest. No, they're coming from storage. We're going to do that, and we're going to have it do the exact amount of 60 and the nanoglass, which is there, and I don't remember how much that was. Say 20 for the moment, so I'll start bringing it. 24. There we go. So that'll bring the exact amount we need. Whenever it can have another batch, it'll bring it, shove it in there, and then that will make our forestries. And then I'm going to put one of these here, set that, because we do not want it to make more than we'll do that, and we don't want it to make more than like 4 at a time. So that'll keep 4 of them in there, and we can set that. So now we can go set this up with the one we have. I can take the 60 we have and shove them into the scrapping machine, and that'll give us copper, glass, and was that iron? I think that's iron scrap, which will get sorted out through all of this mess of things. The only thing is we don't have the iron actually coming out of there. We probably should do this and then set this up to go into there, because we are going to have a lot of iron coming out of here. So we can just bring this down, over, up, in like that, and set this for input priority that way, so then it'll try to take from here before it goes to there, and we can do that, which will take care of that. And there we go. That'll get our iron on there. Alright, let's run back over here. And check out our first forestry. Advanced forestry. And I can use the 2 buffer chests we made for our wood, and then we can get rid of a lot of the wood belts we have all over the place. Other than, we're going to keep at least 1 set. Alright, so we now have our ammonia being made, and we're going to come up to here so we have plenty of room. We're now going to make our fertilizer. We can set this up like that. I'm going to bring water in here from our entire water system thing we have. I probably should just do this, and we'll bring our platinum up, and we'll put it over top of the pipe. We'll go right there, because the pipe is going to go like this. Let's take that back 1 and throw all of that in there. This pipe can just go across no matter how much we have. So then we can do this. We actually want to do that. And then this for the water, which I will bring in. I actually got to figure out where our closest water line is. It should be up here, right there. There's our closest water line. That's coming from our tank right here. So I just need to bring that over here and connect it up. Now this will help get rid of some of that platinum. So let me run this. Yeah, you're going to be a pain. We actually don't need that. We can just do this. And run this across here. And this is where we're going to go down. Alright, where do we need the water to come down to? We could bring it right here. No, we can't because of that. We're going to have to bring it here. Because then we can do this like that. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, see, that's the ticket. Alright, there we go. We should now have fertilizer being made. Alright, and we can just do, we do not need a fast inserter for that. We can use a regular inserter for that. And now our advanced, and we're going to go, because this thing is going to do that big of an area, so we're definitely going to do that. We're going to cancel taking out those trees because it's going to use them. We are going to get rid of this. Alright, so it needs to output water. Why is that automatically doing rubber trees? This is regular trees. We can do regular wood, right? Yeah, we can do regular wood. So why is it... I have no idea. I'm confused. Let's hook it up and see what it does. So first off, we need our CO2, and we're going to go right there with the CO2. Alright, and uranium processing is now done. We need to get the other uranium processing done. Am I outside of logistics over here? I am outside of providing area. So let's just put one of these. That's annoying that it's right on that belt, because I'm either going to be able to connect there or connect there, so we're just going to go there. Alright, so now they can bring me stuff, and that'll cover this whole area nicely. Alright, so now we've got CO2 not in the thing, because I need one of those. Alright. And then we need to get the pipe for the fertilizer, which we'll do like this. And again, I'll have to do this. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. Would you guys just bring me one of these already? Alright, we'll bring this over. And we want to connect to here. And we'll go like that. There we go. And they actually brought them to me. Alright, so that takes care of that part. Now we connect one of these up, bring it over, and it changes to the wood. We're too high of pollution here. Oh yeah, that is really, really red there. It is coming down. So, hopefully, we can fix that. We haven't made a tree yet. We might actually have to plant some trees for it. I'm hoping that putting out the... Do I have a vent on me? Yeah. I'm hoping putting out that oxygen will help, but I don't think it does. Pollution 0. Yeah, it's not negative. So putting the oxygen out there isn't really going to help anything. We can turn these on. It would be nice if there was a way to detect air pollution. But we could turn this on and have it start venting some pollution again. But we don't have a whole lot of them made, so I'm not going to do so, at least right now. But we finally have our stuff done. Let's go ahead and copy this setup, move it over to about there. Yeah, that'll be on the edge. And what we're going to do is put a buffer chest right between them that'll then do this. Will We don't want to request anything, we just wanted to drop it there. And that happens to be just outside the area. And that's off the map. We can actually put one of these little guys in here, though. Sulfur must have built up. We must have got a big batch of polluted water in that our thing got too backed up. Where in the hell is it? Here. Yeah, I'm not even sure why it went off. There's no sulfur even on that line right now, but alright, there's no wood there because I already chopped down those trees. I'll have to make some more of those potted trees to deal with that. And we've got the wood coming in here, so I can just use those to do so. And I do believe these also take out pollution. Recipe pollution 2%. I thought these ate pollution. And we need another gas vent for that. Can I make a gas vent? I can. There we go. Alright, and then they can throw that up there. So I will mess around with the other ones, getting them out here. We've got plenty of room to put them out through here. I may even move them further over here, because it really doesn't matter where they're at now, since we're going to use a buffer to move the wood, which I'm actually amazed we made a little bit with that one tree sitting there. But this will hopefully start helping a little bit with platinum. It's not going to do a lot because, as you can see, this thing is not moving. The more trees we get, the better it should do. But I'm not expecting it to be too ridiculous. This is just going to sit here and eat until I get a tree. So I guess I kind of shouldn't have turned it on, because it's not going to plant a tree if there isn't a tree. And we just don't want to sit here and eat nitrogen and CO2. And we're probably going to hook up this CO2 over here, because I'm guessing we're going to run out of CO2. We have CO2 in here being made whenever this comes through, so I'll set that up later to run that CO2 over to our tank, and then we'll just put a vent off the tank with a pump like we've done before and have it vent CO2 whenever we get full. That is going to be it for today. Nice and long one. I'm going to work on tearing out this and putting in a regular water set of these to get us some more electrum, and then be back with you guys working on the blue circuit area. And we also need to look and see how we're doing. Greens look okay at the moment. Reds we need to work on, so we're going to work on that as well too. And we may take a look at this new arc furnace. So, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.